I'm gonna walk you through a simple game plan to cook all sorts of main dishes and sides. Just combine any Jewel cooked meat or seafood with a quick vegetable puree and a nice fresh salad. You'll never run out of ideas and dinner will always come out amazing. Ready? Juicy, packed with flavor, and evenly cooked from edge to edge. Pork chops. They taste awesome at expensive steakhouses, but at home they often come out dry, unevenly cooked, and sort of flavorless. But not anymore, and not with Jewel. With Jewel, we heat the pork chop to the exact temperature that we want it to cook to. That means it's never going to overcook, even if you leave it in for a few hours. That's right, you can leave it in for several hours and they'll never overcook. All right, it's time to cook some pork chops. I'm gonna walk you through simple steps for cooking steakhouse-worthy pork chops at home. The first thing we're gonna do is use visual doneness to select our temperature. Just choose the one that looks most delicious to you. If you're like me and you want your chops to be nice and pink all the way through, you're gonna go with 144 Fahrenheit. All right, any pork chops you've got, we've got nice boneless loin chops here. Pork likes salt. Helps it stay nice and firm, nice and snappy. Pepper. You can put your favorite little pork rub on there, whatever spice you want. Pop it in a bag. I'm gonna throw a crushed clove of garlic in there, a little bit of rosemary, a little olive oil, and drop them in Jewel. So these pork chops are gonna cook for about an hour, and that gives you a ton of time to go about your life. You can drink some wine, have some beer, any other type of cocktail. I know, I drink a lot. But if you don't do that, you can also play with your kids, help them with their homework. If you're like me and you don't have children, you can just keep cooking. Today I'm gonna do an apple puree and shaved Brussels sprout salad to go with my chop. First things first, I'm gonna get the puree going, that way it's done and waiting for Play-Doh. So I'm gonna peel my apples, chop them nice and thin, put them in a pot and bring it to a boil until they're super soft. I'm gonna dump it in a blender, blend it on high until it's wicked smooth, pour it right back in that pot and keep it on the lowest setting possible on the stove. That way it's nice and toasty and they're waiting for me. After that, I'm gonna jump on the Brussels salad. So we're gonna shave our Brussels nice and thin, add a little bit of mustard, a little cider vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and it makes a really, really nice Brussels slaw. Jewel's telling me my chops are ready. So you can eat them right now as they're perfectly cooked through, but we're gonna give them a sear to get them nice, crispy, and golden. First thing you wanna do is make sure you get a nice non-stick pan, make sure it's ripping hot. Here's how to tell. Put a little drop of water in. That little droplet of water should go away within a second or two. From there, you can add some oil and your chops. With a good condition non-stick pan, you can just slide the chop around, moving it around, making sure you get a nice, even golden crust. As we said, the chop's perfectly cooked. The searing's only gonna take about 2 minutes aside or until they look good. In the end, I like to add a little bit of butter and any of the herbs from the bag. Woo-hoo! Mmm. These are gonna be some wicked pork chops. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Mmm! That's a good pork chop. For more dinner ideas, check out chefsteps.com. We've got tons of recipes and techniques to help you kill it at dinner any night of the week. And while you're there, order yourself a Jewel.